I left my family, and a lot of people are not going to understand. I have arrived to this city called Miami. And the reason why I'm out here is because I've been suffering from depression this past 2 months. And as some of you guys know, we started a small food business, and sadly, things are not okay. Problems financially. I had opened a second store. We had a 5-year contract that we ended up breaking due to the fact that we couldn't keep up with rent, with payroll, with inventory. And I want to talk to you because I know there's people out there like yourself that are going through a situation that you don't see no way out. I'm behind on taxes. My current rent is 2 months behind. And it got to a point where I didn't want to go out. I wasn't answering phone calls from friends and family members. I started binge eating, and until recently, something happened. My wife had called me after she dropped our son off from school, letting me know that the lights were off from our business and we didn't have any light to open and run the store and catch up on big bills. So now having this big problem of getting the lights back on, and it happened that my mom kept calling me, wondering what was going on, if I knew that the store didn't have any light to open and have our service on. And from rejecting her calls, I hear a big bang on the window, and I was worried it was somebody else. Either they were gonna pick up my car, I don't know. And then my mom, it happens to be my mom. She's outside my house asking me why am I not picking up her calls. I have my mom come inside, and this is the worst moment you want to see your family, seeing you like this. I haven't showered for 3 days. I had picked up 25 pounds on top of my overweight. And I was just sitting in my dining room with my laptop, just thinking how was I going to solve, or how was I going to come up with $1,800. My mom is asking me if I had any funds to get the service back on. And I couldn't even look at her eyes or stare at her. And I had answered that I didn't, and that I would figure it out. And she pulls out $600, telling me that she had brought me some cash. And I tell my mom, Mom, why? Obviously knowing why, but There's no need for our parents to be helping us constantly. There's no need for our in-laws to be helping us constantly. But they're there because we're their loved ones. They're there because they don't want to see their kids suffer. They don't want to see no one suffer. It's like the saying that the mom always gives you the plate. They're always going to feed us first before they feed themselves. So as soon as she gave me that cash, I couldn't even say thank you by hugging her, due to the fact that I hadn't showered. So I told her, thank you, Mom. And then I'll figure what I can do to get the other payment. So my mom leaves, and it got me motivated to get in the shower. And I still remember that shower I took. I did not want to take a nice, relaxed shower. I decided to take a cold shower to, shaking that laziness I had. And my wife came back after picking up my son from school, and I tell her, look, my mom left us $600 to see if we can get the service back on. And as soon as I'm telling her this, which she already had 30 minutes that had passed by, my mom bangs on the window one more time. And I opened the door, and obviously I knew it was her, but got surprised. So why was she back for the second time? And she pulls out this envelope with cash. And I ask her, like, Mom, what is this? She's like, I got you more money. That way you can get your service back on, so then you can open. As soon as she gave me that envelope, I looked at her and I was like, why, Mom? Why? And I gave her a big hug, kissed her on the cheek, and told her thank you and I love you. And I come back inside. As I'm closing the door behind me, I start crying, just tearing up. And my partner's just looking at me. And after a few seconds, I start breaking down to her, and I tell her why. Why is it that our parents are always helping us out when it should be the other way around? Helping them out with their bills, with getting them out of work so they can enjoy life a little. But here are our parents helping us out. So after she left and I said bye, I even got motivated to go deposit the funds and pay that light bill. But the plan of coming out here was already set. Talked to my wife. I was like, you know what? We got to do something about it, because we're going to keep drowning. We're going to keep drowning and it's not going to work out. So what happened is that my plates for my car were expired for over a year. My insurance was expired for over a year. And comes out to that my mom had gave us $2,100. And I'm telling my wife, I'm like, hold on, why did she give us extra? And decided to head over to an insurance office and decided to go to the DMV and take care of all that. And I had gotten pulled over a few months ago, and I had court the following day, so I really needed to get that insurance going. So we got our service back on. I went to my court date. I brought the insurance to show proof. And the judge asked the sheriff next to her if my insurance was active. The lady at the office had activated the insurance for that same day, which I was worried that I might get rescheduled and not be able to leave. And as soon as the judge called me back up, he says, "Mr. Reyes, your case is dismissed." The relief I felt from hearing that brought happiness, and I needed to go to the DMV and get new plates because the currency exchange was not allowing me to get a new sticker for the plates because they were suspended. So I go to the DMV, give them all my info. They asked me to go get an emission test to see if the car's good. I go run over there, bring it back, and get my plates. But then as soon as I left the DMV, it hit me. It hit me that the universe was working to my favor. It was there to help me. And all I said was, "Thank you, God. Thank you, because you work in so many different ways." So what if it was meant to happen for our lights to go off, and my mom, for her to bring this cash, and for me to get my license plates so I can go ahead and leave home and figure something out? Because my wife gave me the news before I was leaving, telling me that she was pregnant. So now I have a bigger why to get myself back up, because I have people depending on me. A lot of people are gonna think I left my family because I don't care for them. But I left because I got a mission. If I'm struggling, what makes you think that other people out there are not struggling? I've been doing it all wrong, chasing money, getting quick money. And due to that, I neglect on working on myself. When you don't work on you, you don't align yourself with the universe. So you don't deserve anything. You don't deserve blessings. If you have vices of drinking, going out every weekend, keep it up. Keep it up, because you haven't suffered enough to be in my shoes, to take and sacrifice and leave your family behind to solve this problem. But as soon as I figure out this blueprint, I will share it with all of you guys so you guys can live a free life. I hope this explains your thoughts on why I'm doing what I'm doing. But I'm here to help the world, so the world can help my family. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Daddy.
2 lines? Is that 2 lines?
Daddy. Daddy.
What?
Daddy.
What is that? Show me.
Nice, Daddy.
Five Nights at Freddy's? No.